After that, if you want to know about, if you want to display some information about the particular, we can say, if you want to display some information about the system, you can just type uname and hyphen a, and this will let you know that, hey, you are using Kali Linux. It is the kernel version, and it is, it have latest update, and it is x64, x60, x86 and 64 bit operating system, which means that it is perfectly working for 64 and 32 bit. Alright guys, there are few commands remaining. I will tell you at the end. Seems like it is enough, but here is a twist. I want to tell you something more about the some common directories that are basically important. You should have knowledge about them. So basically we have slash forward slash etc directory in Linux, var directory in Linux, root by itself, and then a temp directory. So the etc folder short for etc is commonplace location to store system files that are used by your operating system. All the files that is needed by an operating system will be here in etc folder, etc directory. The operating system can utilize this. Then we have the slash var directory. Slash var is a directory with var being short form of variable, short for variable data, so it contains all the variable data. Is one of the main root folder found in Linux install. So it is the root folder that are already, that will be pre-installed, comes pre-installed in your root folder. This folder stores data that is frequently accessed or overwritten by the services or application running in a system. So your system services or running applications will frequently use the data that are being, fastly replaced or fastly modified. All the data will be inside in a where directory. For example, your system logs that's frequently replace their self, or adding new logs or removing old logs or something they are doing. So all this stuff will be in your var directory. For example, let's give you an example so for the better understanding. For example, log files from running services and application are written here in var where log. So basically we have forward slash where and forward slash log directory, which contain all the logs of your system or other data that is not necessary associated with the specific user, for example database and like. Let's go to the Linux and type cd forward slash. So these are the directories like var, etc. All these directories will be here in a root directory. So you can just type var and ls, and you can just go to the log, cd log, what I'm doing. So cd log, you can clearly see that currently I'm inside var log, and this will give you all the necessary files and directory that contain different logs. For example, if you want to go to the Apache, Apache, Apache 2, it will contain your web logs. Okay, the error is, for example, the error is the access and the other vhost logs. This is a new operating system, definitely we didn't use anything, that's why it do not contain anything confidential. So similarly, if you go one directory back, there is a boot file. So where we are, um just cd dot, yeah, here we have a boot.log. You can just get the boot.log, and you will be able to see all the boot's logs here. This is how logs work. These are the directories that are being used for different purposes. Similarly, we have a root directory, and basically, unlike the home directory, the root folder is actually the home for a root system user. there is not any more than this folder, or than just understanding that this is home directory for a root user. In short, in a very simple words, that this root directory is basically a home directory for a root users, that for a root user, that's all. Then we have a temp directory. It is basically a unique root directory found on Linux install. Short form is temporary. The temp directory is volatile. Remember, it is a volatile and is used to store data that only needed to be accessed once or twice. So all the data that the system will need to access one time or two times, the data will be stored in a temp directory, similar to the memory on your computer. Okay, on the computer, when the once the computer is restart, the content of this folder are clear out. So the content inside that particular folder will be clear out. And we have already learned so many commands. So yeah, here is one more important command. Like you want to execute multiple commands, how you can do it. You can do it, for example, I want to upgrade and update and upgrade my my Linux using one command. No, how I can do it? I can do it by just typing apt update and remember, and and apt upgrade. Now this what it gonna do, at first it will run the first command, which is apt update, and once the update is done, then it gonna use the second command for upgradation, and it will upgrade my command, upgrade my system. So you can use simultaneous command using and operator. And if you want to run something on the background, assigning it a process id, how you can do it? You can literally do it in this way. For example, apt update, you can just one type and the session will be assigned to the background, and it is currently giving me an error. Why? Because already another process is running, so you just cannot run simultaneous. Here you can see they assign me the process id, so later on you can kill the process if you want by just typing kill and the number. So with the help of single end, you can provide it a session that will run on the background. And if you want to use a double sign, you can literally do it. Here I got some error, just ignore it right now. This was just to teach you how you can run multiple commands simultaneously. Yeah, this is how it gonna work. And after that, let me tell you about find command. Yeah, find or locate. Let's clear the screen. Clear the screen, cd go home, kali desktop commands, which is our folder. And if you want to find something, you can just type locate or find and name of the command. For example, common.txt. So you can clearly see it located me the common.txt in this current directory, in etc, in users shared. You can literally see all the common.txt files. So later on, this is how you can actually find any command, and then you can use it, utilize it. With the help of locate command, you can find any file anywhere in your system, and it will show you the content of that particular data. Okay, that's cool. After that, we have a grep command. Yeah, this should be the last one. Okay, so if it have currently, then it's good. Otherwise, yeah, here. For example, let's say this is the IP address. Okay, let me open any file. Leafpad file file.txt. Okay, so it is a file that contains thousands of line, and I'm really interested in this particular data. So how I can do it? i can just I can just type grep command, grep, and then just specify the data that you want to find. How you can do it? You can just paste the data, and you can paste the data using control shift and v, and then you can just give the name of the file. Like I want to find this data into this particular file. So how I can do it, just type enter. If the data is there, it gonna reflect you the data in a red format. If it is not, then it gonna reflect you empty message like nothing. For example, if I remove this stuff and if I enter, you can clearly see it reflects me nothing, which means that there is no data available. Okay, so this is how it works. So this was a grep command. Seems like I have done pretty all the things that is necessary. You can just read the documentation. You can just read through this stuff, and you can just review the video twice, and everything will be done. Later on I will teach you how you can connect remotely with any machine when we will start doing our penetration testing. So you can just ignore it for the sake of the tutorial right now, because we do not have a remote machine right now, so we just cannot use SSH. Okay,
I'm MasaudSec, a cybersecurity professional, ethical hacker, and penetration tester with years of hands-on experience. My passion lies in empowering individuals to excel in the exciting and rapidly evolving world of cybersecurity. Over the years, I have mentored students from around the globe, guiding them toward mastering cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and penetration testing through personalized teaching and practical insights. If you're looking to learn from someone deeply immersed in the field, you're in the right place. My mentorship program is designed to offer personalized guidance tailored to your learning needs, hands-on experience with real-world scenarios and tools, live support to help you navigate challenges effectively. You can explore more about my mentorship program and course offerings at MasaudSec.com. On the website, visit the courses section and click on cybersecurity, ethical hacking, penetration testing in one course to find detailed information about the program.